Yeah, I mean, obviously, like being able to grow up around Down syndrome cousin, it's cool to see just like this makes their year, makes their months. Like he talks about this all the time, so it's just it's honestly a blessing just to see him having so much fun out here with all the other campers.
A moment that stands out as a highlight of today for you?
Honestly, like just all the smiles that I saw throughout the day. I know my cousin just had a blast meeting all my new teammates, so yeah, probably that.
Did he come last year? I can't remember if they.
He did.
Okay.
Yeah. He came last year, so he's from Tennessee. So they actually flew in. They're able to kind of hang out, see a couple practices and stuff. So yeah, it's fun.
Is that cool that they've been able to kind of be here?
Yeah, definitely. Because I mean, obviously, not every school does an abilities camp like this. So it's very cool for them to kind of get to experience this.
What were the first week of workouts like?
Yeah, I mean, it's been great. Obviously, just everyone coming in on last Sunday, getting to know everybody, and just kind of starting to build that team chemistry has been a very, very fun time.
I think this time last year was when we first met you at this camp. I mean, how would you say you've kind of grown as a player in the past year?
Yeah, I would say probably the biggest thing is my leadership. Being able to kind of follow Steven all of last year helped me a lot. He's one of the best point guards I've ever seen and ever played against, and having to guard him and just see kind of his mannerisms every single day in practice, on and off the court, he really taught me how to lead a team, and so I'm excited for that this year.
What's been your impression of the new faces on this team?
We got a lot of good dudes and a lot of good basketball players.
You mentioned just your leadership. Where have you found yourself grow the most in becoming a leader for the team?
I would say probably vocal, just because without having Steven and Kalk there, like. If you really think about it and you look at the guys, like me, Isaac, Jason, Jackson, Shane, and JT are really like some of the only returners. So being a point guard and usually a lot of the guys on the team looking to the point guard for leadership, I've had to kind of just be more of a vocal leader.
Blake was the newest guy to join the team.
Yeah.
Now you're doing some recruiting there.
Right.
What are your early impressions of him getting in the point?
Yeah, Blake's first off, really good dude. How Coach Mack only recruits good dudes, but he's a good player too. We've had two actual team workout practices, and he's gonna be very good.
Did you and Jackson kind of take that on unofficially?
Yeah,
to be the team recruiters?
I'd say we had about 5 or 6 visits, and I'd say we went 6 for 6. So I mean that was pretty fun. But kind of coming out of last season, Coach Mack and Trey and DK and some of those assistant coaches told us this is kind of this is our deal. So kind of they wanted us to take lead and help them kind of start building relationships with the kids or with the guys that we're about to get. And I think we got some very fun guys and some really good players.
Is there another sense of just motivation knowing that Alan Huss is the coach in waiting and kind of finishing out Mac's career?
Yeah, obviously we want to send Coach Mack out with a bang, whether that hopefully it's through my time here. But whenever that is, we want him to go out with hopefully a Final Four, something like that. But I think the extra motivation, it's fun seeing Coach Huss and how much energy he has. He's such a good coach, and I'm eager to learn, more from him every day too.
Ty, what's one of your emphasis this offseason, and what have you done to kind of work on
Yeah. My biggest emphasis from the offseason was working on my shot, and I'm left-handed, so my left hand gets in my shot a lot, but I worked with Mitch and Coach Mack and, our assistant coaches from whenever we ended the season, and so now I finally got it to where, it's just, kind of a good form, and I'm back to where, I'm shooting it how I really want to, and my percentages are going up very quickly, so I'm excited about that.